Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And here's a look at what's coming up for Oakland. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Alperen Sengun and the Houston Rockets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner's in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Carter in at center, locking down the middle. And for Oakland, we've got Lou Dort, Hachimura out there with Erving, and it's Vucevic, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now, here's Dort. 6 to shoot. Oakland needs to get off a shot here. And it's Erving missing. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Now, here's George. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, Suggs has gained confidence as a scorer. He doesn't mind getting hit inside like that.
Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Now here's Vucevic. Good work defensively by Carter. On offense, here are the Magic. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with Oakland's head coach for a minute. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paulo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paulo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. A shot's good from Erving.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Suggs. Banchero, that's good.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. To the wing right side. Some nice passing by Oakland here. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
So it's Orlando now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oakland team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, the disparity in talent has been clear-cut, but it's another season and another opportunity to turn the tables.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Westbrook passes to Erving. Here's Vucevic. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. It's all knotted up.
Well, when the moment is right, Vucevic can be an effective spot-up shooter.
Outside, Bain. Back to Suggs. Over Westbrook. And it's Suggs missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Erving kicks to Dort. Back to Erving. Inside. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Erving.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Wagner passes to Suggs. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Erving. It's hauled in by the Magic. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Well, hey, if you can prevent the other team from getting into a rhythm, the advantage is all yours.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here's Bain. After Julius Erving's miss. Dort against Bain. Suggs in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Erving with it, and it's Carter picking him up. A nice shot by Erving.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The shot's good from Carter. For Oakland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Westbrook finds Dort. Buries it from three-point range.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. Black's checked in for Orlando.
Number 0, Anthony Black.
Wagner kicks to Bain. Banchero is screened for Bain. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's Bain's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
For Oakland, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. So, Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bain stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
Second team foul.
Mind the lanes.
At the line for 1, Julius Erving.
While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look for Oakland. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Vucevic. Bogdanovic comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Jones subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Banchero. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. The kick out to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. A putback. He hangs in there. And cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Carter Jr. can be such a force on the offensive glass as he demonstrated there.
Erving against Banchero. Now, here is Erving. Defense right on him. Great defense that time from Banchero. Wagner kicks to Black. The 3 from Banchero. And Jones pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Erving. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Erving's got 12 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Dort. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Well, that's where you want to get Banchero the ball. He's got great touch around the basket.
Here's Erving. And the layup falls. 14 points for him.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Banchero outside. On the wing, Bane. Defended by George. And it's Carter missing.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Banchero. Black with it. Dort covering. Black the pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Wagner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Erving with it, bringing it up for Oakland.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Now, here's Banchero. After Julius Erving's miss, the shot's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
On the wing, Erving. Outside, Dort. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Erving. And Oakland leads by 2.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Now, Banchero. He's got 6. Black with it. Carter with a screen on Erving. Here's Banchero. Here's Carter. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella. To the middle. Here's Jones. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Another miss by Banchero.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Count that one for Dort.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Black finds Bane. Banchero a screen on Dort. Bane passes to Wagner. And they get it. Hands it from downtown.
And that's big for Wagner's confidence when he's connecting from deep, especially in these answer 3 situations.
Now here's Jones. He has yet to score. Bogdanovic looking around. Outside, Torch. Jones dishes to Capella. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
The Magic trail by 4. Here's Black. Pass to Isaac. No good on the triple. Oakland has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Erving. Takes it off the glass. Erving's got 20 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Isaac with a screen for Bain. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Screen by Batadze. It's stolen by Jones. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Erving. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one.
And man, Julius Erving in the open court is not fair, man. This is how he was the ABA, man. Look at this dude, man. Who actually lost the ball as a broken scatter play. Just comes back, gets it, crossover into a hesitation, and then just floats up the lane. Palming the ball. I like how he picks the ball up with one hand, too. He just palms it with one hand. It then just brings it and flicks it.
10 of 15 in the contest.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Isaac a screen on George. Here's Bain. And it's sent back by Erving. And so it's Oakland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Oakland.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Jones is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Vucevic. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Black. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Oakland leading by 8. And for Orlando, they've got Goga Batadze. Anthony Black is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And for Oakland, Bogdanovich is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Vucevic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
So it's Oakland now, following the bucket by Orlando. Vucevic laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vucevic has got the lead up to 8 now for Oakland. The Magic shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Isaac, and the layup's good off the glass. Isaac's got 4 points this quarter.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon. Has the size to dominate inside. Now just needs to add the muscle.
He gets that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Black the pass to Bain. Back to Black. Shot from the wing. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Look, you can see Black getting more comfortable with that mid-range jumper. A great sign for this team.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Sensabaugh. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 6. Here's De Silva. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 5. Sensabaugh, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bain with the bucket.
Well, obviously, Bain has the range for this shot. He's not put off by shooting from the corner.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Vucevic. 3-pointer. His second miss. Now 2 of 4 on the game. Bain passes to Black. Here's De Silva. Now Batase. Defended by Jones. Bain for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Bain's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Only the 6th player ever from the country of Georgia. Batase is an inspiration, Coach.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can really defend and rebound, and he's an underrated offensive player. Great finisher around the rim. This guy can help almost anybody.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Oakland has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. Of 4. Now here's Jones. Here's Sensabaugh. And here's Bogdanovich. Over Bain. Bogdanovich, no luck. Magic leading by 3. Now Black. 5 points in the game. And now Oakland on the break. Here's Sensabaugh. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Great pass by Booch. One of the most skilled bigs of his generation.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Anthony Black. Hachimura against Wagner. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Isaac, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Oakland, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. Westbrook kicks to Hachimura. Over to the wing. Pass to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Kennard hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, some of the most solid mechanics in the league. Kennard has complete trust in his motion.
Outside, Bain. Back to Wagner. Shoots over Hachimura. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Suggs.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oakland. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Guys, back to you.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. That one goes in.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Here's Westbrook. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Magic leading by 3. And Wagner has it in the corner. Isaac outside. Magic moving the ball around. Bane passes to Bitadze. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Now here's Westbrook. Last time, 14 points for him. Hachimura kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Kennard. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Right in Kennard's wheelhouse. They set him up perfectly, and he delivered.
Wagner passes to Bane. Oakland grabs the miss. Westbrook surveying the D. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Erving checked in for Oakland. Orlando also making some changes. Paulo Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Black's subbed in for Bane. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. A different look for Oakland. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Dort in for Kennard. Black with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
Well, great find by Black. A 6'7" guard with solid vision and impressive instinct.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside, Dort. Hachimura setting the pick for Dort. Pass to Hachimura. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hachimura's got his first points of the game. Banchero against Erving. Banchero passes to Black. Back to Banchero. Rocket 6, looking to get back on track here, and it's in there. Banchero's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
On the wing, Erving. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Suggs with the ball. Dort covering. And out of bounds is Oakland gains possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Wagner. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Back to Wagner. Westbrook against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Outside, Suggs. And it's off from three-point range. Oakland trails by 5. On the wing, Erving. He's covered by Suggs. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Erving's got 24.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Wagner as screen on Westbrook. Back to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
Suggs against Westbrook to the left wing. Capella finds Dort. Off target from outside. Orlando leading by 5. Bain passes to Suggs. Wagner outside. In the corner, it's Bain. His three-pointers off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
2 points. That one goes.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Banchero after Julius Erving's basket. Takes the 3. Westbrook pulls it in.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him.
Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Erving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 8. Magic moving the ball around. Stolen by Westbrook. For the finish. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, this is Westbrook at his best. So explosive and clever, operating in the open floor.
And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Orlando. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Banchero against Dort. Shot clock at 5. And Banchero, here we go. Can't convert off the spin.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Oakland leads by only 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. Well, any impression, you knuckleheads?
Yeah, I can do a few. My best is probably...
Jack. He meant impressions of the standings, not like being an impersonator.
I know that, Kenny. Why you always gotta be spoiling my fun, huh?
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So, thank you, Ernie.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic from Dr. J, Julius Erving so far.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
And so in the game for the Magic, running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. Now here's Westbrook. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wagner passes to Carter. Vucevic with the block.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
Oakland trails by 4. Westbrook passes to Vucevic. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Vucevic. Left side, Erving. And stolen by Wagner. Over in the corner, Banchero. Wagner kicks to Banchero. From downtown, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to Erving. Back to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Erving. Erving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Magic leading by 4. Carter outside, shoots from the line, and again it's Orlando converting.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Out to the wing. Outside Erving. Pass to Dort. Left side Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Vucevic finds Westbrook. And Oakland hits again from deep.
Yeah, Westbrook has always been fearless. If he thinks his shot is there, he doesn't care where he's shooting it from.
Outside, Dane. Lets it fly from 18. And he drops that one in. Bane's got 11.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. Last year, getting it done. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And really a good season for him distributing the basketball. Whether it was the drive and dish, pick and roll, fast break, he was money all year long. Pass to Dort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
And he sinks the second. Magic leading by 4. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 7. Bounce pass Wagner. And a wide open look for Bain. And Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hachimura. And here is Erving. And the slam dunk by Erving.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Now, here's Banchero. 11 points in the game. Hachimura against Wagner. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 from Banchero. Can't hit that one. Good D by Erving. A model of consistency stands in the air and down hard.
Oh, stop.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Now, here's Suggs. Wagner passes to Suggs. Outside, Bain. Banchero was screened for Bain. There's the 3. Oakland grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Erving with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. Dort kicks to Erving. And the slam dunk by Erving.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Wagner passes to Carter. Now, here's Wagner. Carter with the screen on Hachimura. Pass to Banchero. Some solid defense there from Erving. For Oakland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Vucevic finds Erving. Now Dort. Right wing. Westbrook against Suggs. Suggs with the steal. Payne looking around. Carter outside to stop the drought. Oakland grabs the miss. Here's Vucevic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Erving against Payne. Pass to Wagner. Banchero right side. Shot clock at 6. Carter kicks to Suggs. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, things are falling for Carter Jr. in this one, and he is a monolith on the floor when he's rolling like this.
Here's Hachimura. Pass to Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for Oakland.
Guys, the moment Vooch gets that ball in the paint, he can beat you in so many different ways.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 9. Carter sets the pick for Payne. Pass to Carter. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Banchero against Hachimura. Outside Erving. Shoots over Wagner. Here's Westbrook. The kick out to Erving for the lead. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 7. Carter with a screen on Erving. Payne for 3. Making 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Outside Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Hachimura against Banchero. Dort with a screen for Westbrook. Suggs with some nice defense. Orlando leading. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points for Jalen Suggs.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Oakland. Getting ready for Oakland. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Erving. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Kennard in for George. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in.
Well, at his size, you'd expect Capella to go up this strong every time he has the ball inside.
Well, Orlando's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Back to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Bain against Kennard. Banchero, a screen on Kennard. Bain, no good. Oakland has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Well, Orlando shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Bogdanovich against Bain. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the... dunk.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Banchero. Out of bounds as Oakland keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 4-point game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Patazzi, a screen on Kennard. Here's Bain, plenty of space. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And you love a reliable scorer like Bain, a guy who will work hard to get his looks.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Outside Westbrook. Back to Kennard. Shoots. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Kennard's got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 16. Patazzi setting a screen for Bain. Pass to De Silva. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
How was that a violation when I was guarding my man? I gotta highlight this. This is ridiculous. Come on, man. They gotta change the guidelines, man. Like, I'm guarding a man's right there. I'm playing a one-man zone. I'm guarding a man. He's in the paint. How was that a violation? I'm supposed to just move out of the way and get him a direct line to the basket? Come on. It's ridiculous. How was that a violation? This is what the NBA wants, man. They just want free baskets. Free baskets, man.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. No
ball don't lie.
Yeah, Bain's improvement over the years has been steady. He's become an impactful player on both ends.
20 seconds left to play here in the third. Bain against Kennard. Patazzi, a screen on Kennard. Here's Bain. And Capella sends it back. One-on-one here. And Westbrook throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
And we got a good one. Tie game.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Luke Kennard out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Bogdanovich finds Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, Kennard with it. And now Orlando on the break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Smart and decisive when gambling defensively. Suggs excellent at forcing turnovers.
Pass to Kennard. Picked by Finney-Smith. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Black the pass to Wagner. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Top of the key, Batadze. From deep. Oakland grabs the miss. Got a piece of it.
Great job staying connected by Black, using his 6'7" length on defense.
Isaac a screen on Kennard. Here's Suggs. Oakland grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wagner passes to Black. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Finney-Smith passes to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Bogdanovich against Wagner. The shot from the low post is good. And the Magic lead by 2.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Back to Vucevic. The rebound by Batadze. Batadze's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Black kicks to Wagner. Batadze, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Wagner. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. For Oakland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Westbrook dishes to Bogdanovich. Right side, Westbrook. Pass to Kennard to take the lead. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And Oakland leads by 1.
Well, this is Kennard's shot. And if you don't chase him off the three-point line, this is what will happen.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the lead.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. Getting ready for Oakland. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Vucevic. Erving comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hatchimer is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Rollins subbed in for Tyus Jones. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Oakland's coach address his team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And that one's good. Suggs.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
Pass to Erving. Shoots over Wagner. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Erving.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Count it, and the...
Oh, Dr. J with a beautiful move. Please show that again. They got to show that again. That was unbelievable, man. Oh, my goodness. Man, got the first of all, it was a great block to begin with, but man, Doc comes on the first fast break, sees the lane, makes a hard drive, goes to the spin move, hangs. Oh, Hank gets fouled. Dang, that's crazy, man. Bring the soul to the hole, my brother. Julius Erving, my goodness.
Getting into the paint.
So for the Magic, Paulo Banchero's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Bain in for Wagner. That's good from Erving.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Payton for 3. Oakland grabs the miss.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Erving. And it's good for 2. Erving's got 44.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
The 3 from Banchero. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both
what did he? It's like he doubled. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. What did he just do? It's like he went up, he triple pumped. Like, did he triple pump that? No, he pounced it, like he palmed it, and then, oh, I thought he triple pumped it. I was like he got up in there and just decided to just, I don't know what he was doing, man. First off, that's a beautiful shot, by the way. That is, it almost, again, it's a situation like my Isaiah Thomas game. We got a situation where he's looking like I got the poster over here on the other side of the court. I'll buzz over here. He's doing the same pose that he did in the poster I have here. Kind of. It's kind of like that, but you can see it. You know, it's interesting. I did the same thing with Isaiah Thomas earlier. He actually does the same pose. Look at it. Like he's doing the same pose. These legends, man, I tell you. He is, first off, he takes off from the NBA street sign, it looked like. Did he? Basically, he took off maybe just a half a step outside of it. It just floated up there.
Pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Outside, Bain. Capella against Carter. Looking to end the run, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you watch Paulo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder.
Take a break.
This young man is a force.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
Right side, Erving. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Here's Bane. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Capella sets a screen for Jones. Wagner against Erving. Shoots over Wagner. Erving misses. The Magic trail by 3. It's Black in the corner. Back to Bane. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Banchero, that's good.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
To Erving. Outside, George. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Banchero passes to Carter, and he converts the layup. Carter's got 23 points.
Well, and that's where Carter wants the ball. Foul line down.
Capella inside, defended by Carter. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Wagner passes to Banchero. And that one, good. And the Magic lead by 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Orlando.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Black, defended by Jones. Moving against Wagner. Bane banked in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Erving. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Wagner passes to Carter. Wagner looking it over. Carter with a screen on Hachimura. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Erving. Banchero vacuums it in. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Well, throwing his weight around down low. Wagner getting to the line.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Oakland. Westbrook comes in for Jones. And a change for the Magic. Suggs is checked in. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, this league expects versatility from front court, and Franz Wagner has really risen to that challenge. You see him getting sharper across the board. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And here's Westbrook. Now Capella. Outside Westbrook. Now Dort. The 20-foot jumper. Good.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
Here's Banchero. Erving with the steal. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Capella. Erving outside. Lets it go from 11. And good. There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Payne against Dort. Now Wagner. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Capella. Oakland has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Banchero against Erving. Oh, the slam dunk. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Carter with the screen. Now Suggs. Payne. No good from 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Erving looking over the floor.
Oh my goodness! Dr. J!
Yeah, and I think
flying in.
His coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Jamal.
Oh, what up? Man, I thought this game was, I thought Magic was going to win this one. Dr. J just took over. 2 beautiful baseline drives. I'm sorry, guys. This 2K's, God, man, I swear, their replay thing needs a revamp because it's so difficult to, man. I tell you, playing Dr. J at power 4 is a nightmare for these power 4 because they just don't have the foot speed to stay with him in open court. He just sized him up, crossover, and then it's just a matter of just boom. Let's look at it from this angle. I'm sorry. Oh, God, this replay thing really, man. Jeez.
Mosley has called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Going to that defensive line, that made all the difference.
Payne with it. Westbrook picks him up. That one's off. Still out of sync. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Here's Dort. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Getting my free throw shooters there. In case they score on a three, we're going to get as many free throw shooters out there as possible.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Banchero fires. 3. Good.
Yeah, such a sweet 3-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside.
You see? That's why I wanted free throw guys in there. In case they were to score. Now we got guys that can shoot free throws.
And he cannot get the first one.
At least I thought we did. He's got to hit this one. This is the one you got to have.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an open.
And so they foul intentionally.
15 foul. At the line for Oakland, taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Team Dr. J going undefeated still, going to 6-0 after this. Tough game.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point
Save it.
game.
Now do it.
Are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Dr. J closing it out.
It's a fantastic ball game.
2 big dunks down the stretch on Banchero.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Russell, this was a high-level back-and-forth basketball game. What's the mentality that got you the win?
We'll go get it. We're going to compete at a high level. When you live for games like this as a competitor, come out and compete, and I look forward to it every single time.
And we live to watch games like this. Thanks, Russell.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Julius Erving.
Man, Dr. J got one hell of a dunk package, man. I tell you. It's wow, what a performance, man. Both the teams shooting the lights out tonight, well over 50% for both teams. Yep, points in the paint for both. Man, both teams went inside a lot tonight. Only 18 points off the bench, so it was pretty much the starters carried everybody tonight on both teams. Assists were fairly even. A lot of one-on-one play, a lot of ISO ball, fast breaks. But in the end, it was Dr. J closing it out. Both teams doing it all defensively, too. Look at that. 7 steals apiece. 13 dunks for Team Dr. J. The biggest lead was 8 points. This was close throughout. This was a dogfight, man. I'll tell you, the Orlando Magic are here, man. They are a tough team to play. But Dr. J continues, man. He made 1 3, surprisingly. I think that's the first 3 he's taken all season long. He made it. There it is right there. It was a desperation 3 against the shot clock. But Dr. J, how many dunks he had again? I think Doc had 8 dunks tonight. 8 dunks, man. Vujic negative 15. Ugh. 67 points responsible for. Not a lot of assists for Doc tonight, but didn't really need it. Pretty much, he just feasted off of just getting out there. I tell you, you really don't even need to even call plays for Julius. Just get out there as through the flow of the game. You don't have to even call plays for him, with his style of play. It's kind of like Giannis. A lot of ways, Julius Erving, nobody's made this comparison, but in my opinion, everybody always talks about comparing Giannis Antetokounmpo to Shaquille O'Neal. I disagree. I would compare him to Dr. J. The way that Giannis plays is a lot like the way Julius played when he was young. Just get out there and run up the court and just, go out there and get what you can get. You ain't even got to call plays for him. He's just such a physical specimen. You just put him out there and let him run. He just produced points just by being out there. I would compare him to Giannis in that respect. They have to have that in common. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look here at some of the highlights. Desmond Bane shot the lights out tonight. 4 out of 11. Man, he was a problem all night long in the three-point line. Banchero played pretty good. An all-around performance at 20 points, 5 boards. Wagner, he didn't play up to standard, in my opinion. He could have played a little bit better. But the story was Dr. J, man. This was the guy, man. Let's take a look at it. This dude. Man. You start to wonder how long can he keep doing this. I mean, Dr. J's averaging more points than Jordan right now. He's, it's crazy. All of his points are in the paint. Like, he's just, except for that's the first 3 he's taken all season long. Through the first 6 games, he's been, look at that fadeaway. He just got up and just elevated on those guys. Yeah, Dr. J is having no problems here in the modern era, man. Matter of fact, it's tailor-made for him. all this pace and space, you know what I'm saying? It's tailor-made for the doctor, man. Shoot. Anyway, move on. Let's see who's up next, guys. That was a good one. Let's go to the Daily View. Let's see who's up next. Team there. Oh, my. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. It's going to be a good one right here, y'all. Yep. 2 teams who need a win. I think Anthony Edwards is coming off of an injury, so they got him back. So they're 3-4. They're going to want to get a win going. So, yep. It's going to be Minnesota and Team Larry Bird. This is going to be good. I think they got Rudy Gobert coming off the bench. I think they changed their lineup up to get more offensive minded for this particular matchup. It seems like they don't need to score some points. So we'll see how that goes. Ben Simmons on Dante Vincenzo. Look out for the Ben Simmons-Vincenzo match. I think we might be able to post Vincenzo up with Ben Simmons and get some easy buckets on the outside or some good post-up back buckets. So that should be a weapon going into this game. Ben Simmons posting up. And by the way, check out Ben Simmons, the 80 overall right now. Ben Simmons has gotten better. He was a 77 at the time of the draft. He's up by 3 points. How about that? Ben Simmons, man, hanging around Larry Bird does things to you, I guess. But with that being said, guys, I will see you for that matchup. Team Larry Bird taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Both of these teams will be looking for a win as we go to the Daily View here. Hold on. Both of these teams looking for a win. They're both 3-4. Minnesota's 3-4, and Team Bird is 3-2. Trying to get their season going and playing catch up with the other legends. And we'll see what happens in that game coming up here shortly, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you're liking it. And I will see you next time. Peace.